We have today the six panelists here, and we talk about energy and climate. We have discussed a lot already yesterday and today about the so-called unpredictability caused by the American President, Mr. Trump. Energy sector is probably one of the most impacted by the predictability or uncertainty of the U.S. policy. The current new United States energy policy is energy dominance, so good luck for the U.S., but nonetheless, we may touch upon the climate issues, geopolitics, and also certain segments like oil, gas, coal, maybe renewable energy, and if we still have time to cover the nuclear. So all of these elements are closely linked together as a system. So we cannot really discuss only one sector, but we have to see this energy sector as a whole. This systemic thinking is always what we have to do more in the future. When I was the head of the IEA before, IEA started the so-called 450 ppm scenario. That's a scenario which to contain the the atmospheric temperature to 2 degrees Celsius to the end of the century. Now, in the recent energy technology perspective of the IEA this year, they described a scenario called beyond 2 degrees Celsius, means aiming at 1.75 Celsius targets to the end of the century, but net zero emission by 2060. So this is a really challenging scenario, but it covers very interesting issue of electric vehicle or fuel cell vehicle, and to make that transportation revolution, the government, very strong government intervention is necessary. Their book was released in June, so it's just before the UK and France announced the ban of the internal combustion engine. But it is clearly mentioned, ban of internal combustion engine, it would be needed to achieve this beyond 2 degrees Celsius scenario. And very, very interesting that EV or ride share by artificial intelligence, this transportation sector revolution is one of the interesting subjects which we have covered already yesterday and today. So first, I will ask the 6 panelists to say the first intervention of 5 to 8 minutes, what they are interested in talking about, and what is their focal point, a priority in this climate and energy nexus. And then we will cover the individual issues one after another. And within the interactive discussion, I will open the floor to the question later and discuss further with the panelists. If you accept this procedure, I will start with Olivier Appel, if you are ready.